Hi there, the Spanish Grammar Guy here on Focus 15, here to help you with your Spanish grammar. Today I'm going to talk about indefinite adjectives in Spanish, words you use frequently to express non-specific amounts or to describe non-specific nouns. And understanding these adjectives is a great way to enhance your Spanish communication skills. So what are indefinite adjectives? Well, just like in English, they describe nouns in a non-specific way. So let's have a look at the common indefinite adjectives. They include mucho, mucha, muchos, muchas, algún, algunos, algunas, alguna, ningún, ninguna, otro o otra, cada, cualquier, varios o varias, poco o poca, pocos, pocas, and todo, toda, todos, and todas. So these words don't refer to specific items, but rather any item, which is why they're called indefinite. So one of the most important things about any adjectives in Spanish is that they must agree in gender and number with the noun they are describing, and that includes these indefinite adjectives. So if the noun is singular and masculine, or plural and feminine, for example, then you have to use the appropriate adjective to match. Okay, let's have a look at some examples to make it more straightforward. First of all, let's have a look at algún or algunos or algunas. Now, this particular adjective can mean some or any. Let's have a look at this example here. Necesito algunos libros para estudiar. I need some books to study. Not any specific books, just some books. So here, libros is masculine and plural. So you have to use the masculine and plural form of the indefinite adjective, which of course here is algunos. Let's have a look at this next example. ¿Tienes algunas ideas? Do you have any ideas? And so here, algunas is feminine and plural to match ideas. So of course, algún would be used with singular masculine nouns. Algunos and algunas are used for plural nouns depending on their gender. Okay, let's have a look at a similar example. Use of ningún or ninguna mean no or none. For example, no tengo ningún problema contigo. I have no problem with you. So here, ningún has to agree with problema. And problema may look like a feminine noun because it ends in a, but it's actually a masculine noun. So the singular masculine version here is ningún. So look at another example. Ninguna de las opciones es correcta. None of the options is correct. So here, of course, although las opciones is plural, you're only referring to one of them when using ninguna or none. But it still has to agree with the feminine noun opción or opción. Okay. Next one up. Otro or otra meaning another or other. Let's have a look at an example here. Quiero otro café, por favor. I want another coffee, please. Café, of course, is masculine and singular, so we have to use otro. Another example. Vamos a visitar otra ciudad. Let's visit another city. This time, of course, ciudad is feminine and singular, and so you have to use otra in this case. Now let's have a look at another example. Cada, meaning each or every. Let's have a look at an example using this one. Cada estudiante debe participar. Each student must participate. Or another one, voy al gimnasio cada día. I go to the gym every day. So cada is slightly different in that it is invariant. It doesn't vary according to the noun in terms of its gender or plurality or whether it's singular or not. It doesn't change. So it's the same all the time. Likewise with the next one, cualquier, meaning any. For example, puedes elegir cualquier película. You can choose any movie. So cualquier is also invariant. It doesn't change with gender and number like some of the other indefinite adjectives. Now, as a little aside, you may have seen the word cualquiera. And although they look similar, while cualquier is an indefinite adjective that must be used with a noun, for example here, cualquier película, cualquiera on its own is a pronoun that can replace a noun. So they are different words that have different functions, although they look very similar. Have a look for another video on the Focus 15 channel on the difference between cualquier and cualquiera. Okay, the next indefinite adjective would be todo or toda, meaning all or every or whole, the whole thing. For example, todo el mundo está aquí. Everyone is here. And of course here, el mundo, singular masculine, we're using todo. Take another example. Toda la información es relevante. All the information is relevant. And so, of course, here, la información is singular and feminine. We're using toda. So you have to adjust according to gender and number. And that's the important thing to take away with indefinite adjectives, that although they're small words, they're very clever, mighty words that help you convey a nuanced and flexible meaning in Spanish. Okay, I hope this presentation gives you a clearer understanding. So I encourage you to try and incorporate these indefinite adjectives into your everyday conversations and your writing. That's it for now. Please subscribe to Focus 15 with the Spanish Grammar Guy if you want more Spanish grammar tips. And see you soon. Thanks for watching.